of joy. I did a fucking spin of joy. I felt a little cute, and I feel like I feel like a little lady, you know. I felt like a lady. Shit. It does get romantical. It does. It simply does get romantical, in my opinion. It was such a smooth, muscly back. I was like, I be insane. To say the least, I be insane. Hey, okay, so guess what? People were commenting asking for updates, so now I'm like, I gotta do a whole big, huge ass update because a whole bunch of fucking shit happened, and so much is happening, and I'm about to forget all of it if I don't freaking record one of these. So, first of all, new sweater, American Eagle Outfitters. This one, it thrifted, whatever. Also, okay, it is February 17th at 1:10 p.m. I freaking have a class in an hour and 30 minutes. I have to go back to school. I was already at school for my 9:45 a.m. Realized I didn't have my laptop, so I came back. It has been so insane. My workload is crazy, and I want to literally kablooey all over, brain matter on the wall, but I'm gonna keep on fighting, keep on pushing forward. Let me go freaking watch what I said in the last one that I recorded so that I'm not reiterating, okay? Okay, so last thing I recorded was 3 days ago, which is insane to say, but okay, I recorded that last one on Valentine's Day at about 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning, okay? So, on that day, like, this is freaking crazy. I had no idea what was in store for me in that day, and nothing was even planned, but a whole bunch of shit happened, okay? Okay. So, I wanted to hang out with him. He got COVID, whatever, right? Okay, with Nutmeg. With Nutmeg, okay? Then this is what happened, okay? This was later that day. Remember I made the thing at 2 in, like, the morning, whatever, on fucking Friday. Well, this was... Oh, wait. This was Thursday. Oh, so I would have mentioned this. Wait, Thursday. Wait, I would have mentioned this. This would have already happened. Wait a minute. Okay, right. So halfway through the last one, I explained there was a whole, like, I had a fucking mental breakdown, because Jujubee, it wasn't his fault, but, like, you know, he stressed me out, whatever, yada yada. So, okay, that happened, and then I was texting Nutmeg later, and we made, like, weirdly loose plans for Valentine's Day. Okay, I think I didn't even mention what I spoke about with Nutmeg in the last one because I literally felt that it wasn't going to happen and I didn't even want to talk about it because I knew if I started talking about it, then, like, I was going to jinx it or something. So, it definitely, I could see on my face that it was on my mind the entire time, but I never spoke about it. So, I have to kind of skip around because we always talk about really random things, but, I said... He said he wanted to go thrifting, but then he got COVID the 1 week, so then we couldn't go. And then the next weekend was my birthday freaking party thing, which was the 15th. But we have just things to talk about before that, okay? I told him, he said, like, he wants to go thrifting, right? He says, hold on. He said, I told you, bro, we can go whenever. Pick a weekend and we routing. So he always calls me bro, and so this has always made a big dent in the idea of him liking me, especially since when I first mentioned, like, oh, I'm like liking getting to know you, and it was like, he was like, ah, okay, yeah, that whole fucking shebang that I already spoke on, I hope. Wait, I literally don't even know if I mentioned this thing because the time is not making sense. So I have to, like, go back and fucking look through my Snapchat memories to see when this fucking day happened. When was this shit? January 24th. Okay, so him and I went out on a Friday. We went out January 24th to go to this thing. It was really last minute, and I was like, you know, come with me, whatever. This was the thing where we were supposed to see Dinner in America, and then it went wrong because the tickets sold out, and I saw on the train. Shit ass. Then I discussed that we also went out the weekend after that. Like, we went out the 24th, and then we went out February 1st for my friend's, like, whatever. It was like a bunch of us, and we went to the club, right? And everyone was stressing. Or was everyone stressing out? I feel like that night was okay. I can't remember. Whenever I was getting ready and I was wearing the yellow shirt, I think I was doing okay then. But that happened. Then, good Lord, it's fucking confusing. Then my birthday was February 5th. Okay, yes. Then we were going to go, Nutmeg and I were going to go thrifting on the 8th, but it didn't happen because he got COVID. Then my birthday karaoke thing was the 15th. Okay? But he came over on the 14th. He came over on Valentine's Day. Oh my God, that's it. And so I have not discussed anything since that night he came over Valentine's Day. Okay? Yes, okay. So then on Valentine's Day, we have a few texts. He says we can go whenever, pick a weekend, and we routing to go to this big thrift store thing. And I kind of like ignored that message. We talked, and then I brought it back up again. And I said, let's go thrifting when the next gust of wind tickles your chin hair enough to make you squirm. You know, I'm a weird person. That's just how I'm going to be speaking. Okay, I'm sorry. Then he said, okay, bet. I'll wait until I wake up tomorrow morning and feel a tingling on my chin. So that was literally like 12 a.m. on Valentine's Day. So he was literally suggesting that we go to the thrift store on Valentine's Day and like do something. I was like, oh. I said, oh, you want to go thrifting tomorrow, like Friday? I mean, I can, but I thought you would have work. Then he says, I'll go thrifting after work. You're not super far. Then I said, the big ass thrift store is another 30-minute drive from us, and it closes at 7 because he usually finishes work at 5. If you're still welcome to come and we can do something else or just go to another one. And that was at 10 in the morning on Valentine's Day. And then he literally did not respond to me at all the entire day until 6 p.m. Okay, until 6 p.m. Valentine's Day. He said, he did not understand me. Oh, then I text him later. I text him at 4 p.m. after because he didn't respond to my ones at 10 in the morning. I text him at 4 p.m. and I tell him we're actually in his hometown, which is my hometown as well. And I said, my roommate and I are actually at this other thrift store. We couldn't help ourselves. We were just in the area. Then he says, you just came back to our hometown? You should have pulled up. Which is like, I've never been to your house before. I don't know, like I'm going to your house. I don't know where you live, blah, blah, blah. But also, I said that, we're going there at 4 p.m. And then at 6 p.m., he replies and says, you should have pulled up. And then I was like, what the fuck? So those were the text messages he sent, I guess, when he got out of work at 6:07. Then I respond 30 minutes later, and I tell him where we are, and I said, you can come join us if you want. I wasn't even going to tell him to come join us. I was literally just going to say, oh, this is where we are right now. But my roommate, Sacha, was like, no, girl, you have to say something. You have to actually say it. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I'm usually like, you should read my mind, right? I don't want to say it and then, accidentally get turned down or hurt, and then it's embarrassing. Read my mind. She's like, no. Then, I'm still texting. I don't give a shit. At 8 p.m., on Valentine's Day, I said, okay, we're going back to our house here now. If you still want to hang out today, you can come and we can watch a movie. Then he responds, so it was like 8 p.m. He responds at 9:30. And he said, I was grinding homework very hard, so I was unable to go till just now. How late would I be able to come over? And then I said, I was going to tell everyone to try to come at 5 tomorrow. So remember, this was Valentine's Day, the 14th. But I had plans for my birthday karaoke thing on the 15th. So I told him I was going to tell everyone to try to come to meet at our house at 5 tomorrow. So I get if you don't want to have to drive back and forth, but I'm still good if you want to come tonight. And that was at 9:30. Then he said, okay, word, I'm thinking of coming over. He said, I want to game for a bit longer, then I'm a slide. If I come, do you want to go to Wawa with me? I said, of course, no question. And then he said he wanted to see my haul, and I said, I got some awesome things. You'll see. Which I actually did get a fucking awesome, huge dinosaur stuffed animal. Then he says, bet, okay, can you send the Addy again? What the hell is this, boy? Can you send the Addy again? He's, like, always messaging me, like, bro, cuh, send the Addy, I'm a slide, whatever. So it feels all, like, very, like, it feels like I'm just a bro. It feels like I'm one of the boys. I don't really get it. I don't really know what's going on. I call him fake friend, and then I give him my address. He said, if anything, I think you're giving off weird. You didn't get, he said, I think you're giving off weird. You didn't get anything vibes. He's, like, saying he, like, thinks I didn't actually get anything good from the thrift store. This is, like, the weirdest fucking, I think we were just nervous because we were able to hang out. So, like, the fucking jokes were, like, missing like crazy. I said, what the fuck? And then I sent the poop emoji and toilet paper emoji. Then he said, go wipe. I said, enjoy your walk to Wawa alone. He said, that's it. You smell. And I said, you're decomposing. He said, I'm not coming anymore. I said, good, because I just set the house on fire. He says, wow, feeling a little rebellious, right? Or feeling a little bit rebellious tonight. And then he said, I don't think your blank blank will like that. We live above something. So he's saying he doesn't think that the people below will like that. I said, don't make me mad or I'll give Sacha the phone. She's learning to knit with no pants on, but I'm making her crack my back. He gave it a thumbs up. He said, I don't know if I want to see your true rage. The last high-pitched self-defense scream disabled me last time. I said, he said that from when we were playing a game. I was making that noise. My true rage is actually my body shutting down and I recoil into a ball, in parentheses, sleep until I'm not mad anymore. But true fear is the high-pitched self-defense screech. He laughs at that. Which is fucking true. If I get really fucking mad at something, I just, like, go to sleep because I can't fucking handle it. And yes, I have a Sagittarius moon, so that's why. I said, I don't even know what you're referencing, but I do know when I screech, it's like last case scenario, like I become a Hyrax. He said, quite literally, I'm leaving at 10:50. So this is 10:30. He says, I'm leaving at 10:50. I said, okay, don't fall asleep at the wheel. Wear your glasses. He said, yes, ma'am. And then he said, all right, Spider-Man, I have arrived. Okay, so he literally arrived at 11:40 p.m. This is not something that I like because Jackfruit would always do shit like that, and it would literally make me so stressed because when someone comes over late like that, it kind of means, like, they just, like, well, at least with him, at least with Jackfruit, it kind of meant, like, okay, so I get my sex, and then I leave, and yeah. Or, for Jackfruit, really, it was, like, so I get to fondle up on yous, and then I eat all your food, and then I sleep in your fucking bed, and I sweat all over the place. Because he would sweat like fucking crazy when he slept. I don't know why, but it was fucking annoying and it was gross. Pissing me off. Especially because he only used fucking, he only used Irish Spring soap for everything. He didn't even fucking use shampoo, conditioner, whatever. He used just one Irish Spring bar. And I found out about that after we stopped seeing each other and we were just friends. And he continued to abuse me in other ways. So don't worry. I remember once I freaking literally bought him fucking dandruff shampoo. Like, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Then that night when he arrived, I let him in. Oh, actually what happens is I came downstairs and I realized there was a bunch of stuff on the stairs, like kind of on the, before the entryway. And so I'm taking things and like chucking them, telling my roommate, like, to get rid, because I was, like, panicking to fucking clean my room and everything. I know my room's a mess again, but I literally cannot keep up. I could literally hear him go, bruh. Like, I could hear him on the other side of the door, so I know he fucking saw me do that. I, like, threw a fucking bag of toilet paper and a Snoopy stuffed animal I just got from the thrift, and I was like, damn, that's fuck. I opened it up. He's like, hey. And we hug, and he's like, I saw you, like, chuck that. And I was like, oh, I just got him from the thrift store. And he's like, bro, you're, like, already abusing him. I was like, yes, per. We go upstairs. We have a talk with my roommates and him. We're all there because my roommate, Rafi, is just about to leave to go to her boyfriend's. And then my roommate, Sacha, was just about to go to bed. Okay. We're settled. So, after that, I get him a cookie. Okay, he barely touches the fucking cookie. Fucking bitch. I have to finish it for him because he said he already had, like, a coffee, like a sweet coffee on the way over, so I guess he just didn't eat it. I don't fucking know. But we had previously discussed my cracker creation, which is a cracker with a chunk of white cheddar and then spicy brown mustard and then a jam or jelly, okay? And he was like not having it, and I was like, please, it's really good, I fucking swear. He did not like it. Easy enough to say, simple enough. He just did not like it. He was like, what the fuck is that? You're trying to kill me. Said I was sorry. We went back to the couch, whatever, and then we ended up watching the first Lord of the Rings movie, so Fellowship of the Ring. And yes, we fucking finished it, and we finished the movie at 4 a.m. Yes, we did. During the movie, there was a bit of a interesting competition of sorts. Let's just say I was farting a lot. And I think that really bonded us quite quickly. I had like a quesadilla with like beans and shit in it like earlier, so I knew I was gonna be fucking done, bro, but I was farting a lot. I think it's all started because I went to the bathroom because I said I had to fart, and then he was literally like, why are you hiding that? He literally was like, break the barrier. And I was like, okay. And did, and it was funny as fuck, and we laughed like some mugs. He also farted at one point, but just simply wasn't as good as mine. They were just like weak ones, and it was just not impressive at all. He said he could do better, but whatever. He showed me this video of his injury that made him have to like stop playing soccer for a while. His kneecap was like literally vertical, and he's like screaming, crying in the video, and he was like laughing, and I was like, that's like the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life, so I don't even know why the fuck you would think I would want to see that, but thank you. I mean, I was kind of like, yeah, I'll see it, and I thought it was gonna be like, you know, like a cut or like a fucking huge gash. I cannot stand seeing things like out of place. That shit makes me actually want to vomit. So thanks. Then I don't know, we just like had like so much fun. Like it was simply a good time. I thought he had never seen Lord of the Rings before, but he actually had, so that was kind of fucking stupid because I literally put it on because I thought he'd never seen it before, and I was like excited for it, but whoops. So he loves Star Wars though, so I have to watch Star Wars with him. I just really want it to be good. Please don't let it be boring. Please don't let it be boring. I just want to know it needs to be fun because I have to watch Star Wars with him. Okay. Then there wasn't any like tense moments. I feel like he did like feel my, or was that downstairs or upstairs? I can't even remember. But he was like feeling my hand, and he was saying like he couldn't find a pulse, and I have a whole joke of like, I'm a vampire. And so he was like, dude, maybe you are. And then he like felt my pulse on my neck. And girl, people cannot touch my neck because I get crazy, girl. I get fucking crazy when they touch my neck. I be like, I be insane. To say the least, I be insane. So I was like reel it in because I can be in the mood like real fast, but that feeling turns into fear really fast just because of the abuse I endured from jackfruit. But he literally like we weren't even like cuddling, like there was like a good like gap between us, like we were separate, whatever. I showed him the flexibility. I can put my freaking legs behind my head. I showed him on that because I sniffed my foot because I was saying his feet smell or something like that. I was making a joke. He was like, maybe they do, I don't know. I gave him a piece of pepperoni or two. Can't really remember. Then we finished the movie, and like it was bedtime. Like we were barely hanging on at the end of that movie. Like we were fucking tired. We were fucking really tired. And so we were like, all right. I was like, it's literally 4 in the morning, and he was like, I don't want to, like, impose. And I was like, no, it's fine. I also cut my hair. That's why, like, my things are all, like, fucking choppy on the top. I was like, I'm so Sophie Thatcher. I'm so Sophie fucking Thatcher. I actually called her Sophie Turner the other day. Who is Sophie Turner? Can't remember. Who is Sophie Turner, actually? Oh, right. Sophie Turner is the girl who plays Sansa on Game of Thrones. Okay. So, yeah, we finished the movie, and then we come upstairs, and he gets on the air mattress because I'm like, you can sleep over. And he's like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, of course. It's 4 in the morning. Like, just sleep over. Because he's literally gonna have to sleep over again the next day. And so I feel like we were kind of like, but we were just like, let's just whatever. Let's just let it happen, bitch. Let it fucking happen. We also never went to Wawa, so whatever. But we brush our teeth. He has to brush his teeth with his finger because he doesn't have a toothbrush. So, like, I don't think it was, like, he really was not planning on sleeping over. Like, he literally had nothing. He legit had nothing. He was set up for nothing. Simply. I lay in my bed, he lays on the air mattress, and he's like, oh my god, it's like I'm sinking it. Whatever. He says something about how the air mattress is deflating, and I'm like, do you want me to, like, blow it up more? I was like, it'd be, like, really loud, though, like. And then I kind of looked next to me, and I'm like, you can sleep next to me, like, if you want. And he's kind of like, he's like, I don't know, because, like, I kind of wanted to, like, take my shirt off, like, kind of wanted to take my shirt off, to, you know, whatever. And he was like, I don't want to, like, and I was like, it's fine, like, it's okay. And then he was like, okay, like, we'll be back to back. And I was like, yeah. And then we got in my bed, and there was, like, barely any discussion, barely any talk. We just, like, went to bed. Like, back to back, just fell asleep real fast. Oh, and he also did, when he was downstairs, we were watching Lord of the Rings, he showed me his tattoo. He has a back tattoo. It's interesting. I just simply believe that if you're gonna have tattoos, you should just fucking go full out, but whatever. I don't like just a little piece, you know, whatever. Like, I want your shit to be full as fuck. I want your shit to be full as fuck. But whatever. I was like, that's really cool tattoo. But, like, I didn't really give a fuck about the damn tattoo. Like, his back is beautiful. He has a super broad shoulders. And such a smooth, muscly back. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, my god, my roommate's tattoos are, like, different. Like, because they're, like, newer. Whatever. Yeah, I did not give a fuck about the tattoos. I was looking at his back like, boing. Yeah. We talked about double jointedness in the fingers. He has, like, double jointed thumbs, or he can make it go, like, dong, 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 dong. And his jaw click. Everything he can do, like, he can pop things out of place. I don't even know why. I think he just had so many injuries that he just can do weird shit like that. Yeah, we get in bed. There is no fucking funny business. We fall asleep so fast. We are literally exhausted. I tell him that the plumber... Oh, this was another thing as well. I said if he slept over that he was going to have to, like, come, like, let the plumber in or whatever, because we had the plumber coming at fucking, like, 9 in the morning the next day. And I was like, I don't like having to talk to these, like, random-ass men. I don't want to have to do it. So I have my alarm set for 9 in the morning. And... it goes off. I get up. I go pee. I come out. And then he's, like, up. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, the plumber's going to be here soon. He's like, oh, okay. And so then we talk a little bit. I'm, like, standing up still. And he's, like, in my bed. And I'm just, like, talking to him. And then the plumber's there. And so I'm like, oh. And so I run down. He does not. He still didn't have a shirt on. So, you know, I was like, actually, just, you know, it's fine. Yeah, they come in. And then I come back into bed, and the thought is like we're gonna fall back asleep, but then we just end up talking for like 3 hours, I guess, and then the talking leads to like some more of the usual we're in the same bed together and then the body exploration shit. So yeah, it was type magical. His hands are like, my hands are like, literally compared to his, my hands are like this. Like probably, this is probably the inaccurate size, like finger length. It's like this hoe. And yes, all my nail polish and all my nails are gone. I ripped them all off today and I'm sorry. I'm sad about it too, but whatever, man. Fucking whatever, man. Shit. I just downloaded some software that I don't even fucking know. Is there an app that opens APKs on... It does get romantical. It does. It simply does get romantical, in my opinion. He's kind of being like, you're so small, which kind of like triggers something in me because Jackfruit used to say shit like that, and it is like scary as fuck. But low-key, Nutmeg is like actually ginormous compared to me, so felt more valid than what Jackfruit would say. Also because Jackfruit literally always said it in like such like a sexual, like, yeah, you're so small, I'm gonna like bend you over, and like, you're so small and I just like want to fucking eat you, whatever. But Nutmeg, it's more like, oh my god, you're so small. So it feels a little like safer. It feels like I'm not maybe gonna get attacked. I don't know. Then there is, I think he put his shirt on at this. Wait, actually, I can't even remember if he was clothed or not. I actually have no idea. It was really cute. There was some spooning. Fucking hell, it's making me install so many fucking things. Windows subsystem for Android with Amazon App Store. Oh my god, just give me what the fuck I want, bruh. It's all this extra shit I have to do because this is, you know, supposed to be an app for Android, but I just want to have it on my computer so I can do it on my computer and not have to like pass fucking shit around. Anyway, so yes, on that bed right down there was some cuddling that ensued, and also like talk of like getting to know each other and like hanging out and like yada 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 and blah blah blah. Let me see what I messaged my roommates because I want to make sure I actually get this shit right type shit. Okay, so this was 3:49 a.m. on February 15th, okay? So he pretty much spent the last 30 minutes of Valentine's Day with me, and then the next day, lol. But I said, nutmeg in my bed, nutmeg in my bed. My roommate says, sleep well. Then at 9 a.m. I say, waiting for a plumber. Rafi goes, oh my god, he slept over, yay. Can't wait to do my nails later. Purr. Then we said we're getting a new, then the plumber or whatever said our dishwasher's literally been leaking into the fucking, place below us. So we had to literally get like a whole new dishwasher, and I fucking love it. Then at 1:59, I said, Nutmeg just left. I said he left to go home and shower because he literally left at 2 p.m. because then he was supposed to be back for everyone to like meet and go out at like 5 p.m. at my house. So we were like, what the fuck? He had to go. I said he kept smelling my head. He said he's obsessed, said I smell like fresh toast. This was another thing. He fucking like kept smelling my head. Like literally would like pull my head and be like, he'd be like, smells so good. He'd be like, smells like fresh buttered toast. I said, he's actually so adorable, I have to kill myself. We finished Lord of the Rings, had a farting competition, told y'all. And then the air mattress was sunken in, so I was like, I can blow it up more, baby loud. We were going to bed at 4 in the morning. I was like, you can just sleep next to me. And then we slept back to back, and then I woke up to get the plumber and stuff. I came back, and then it just started progressing pretty much. We were cuddling all over. He's such a good cuddler, literally, like, he's always doing really cute little things. And then I said, I'm gonna try to sleep for an hour. Pray for me, because whatever. Oh my god, this is literally killing me reading this back, because I already am, like, forgetting shit, so I'm so happy that I fucking wrote this shit down. I said my back hurt, and he was, like, helping push on a certain point when we were laying or something. I don't know, it helped. He's always, like, letting me initiate anything or push away, but he also, like, oh my god, he pulled me into him, like, this morning, like, oh lord, this morning, and I sent this gif. Oh! I said, my heart. He just put arms around my waist and then pulled me like a baba. And then we went and got coffee after that, and then he paid for my coffee. So what was happening is he's like an active cuddler, and I think it's so different from what I'm used to, because with Jackfruit, he literally would just like get in my bed and fucking fall asleep, and it was horrible. And then he'd be like, oh, can you crush me? Can you fucking push on my lungs and just crush me? And it was horrifying. But no, Nutmeg literally was like, he would be going like this, like he was like just like, it was like clear that he was just like so like excited to be like next to me or like near me, and it was so like fucking adorable. And like, you know, like everywhere he's like doing this, which was always the stuff I would fucking do to Jackfruit, and he literally would never reciprocate or anything, and it was such a sad feeling. And then also I was saying my back was hurting, and he was like pressing, and he was like where's like here, and I was like no, like lower, and he was like down there pushing on it, and it felt so good. And yeah, and then at one point I was like trying to like back up on him, but it's kind of difficult because I don't want it to be like sexual, and it's difficult because when you're spooning and my butt is on your dick, it's a little bit sexual, but I don't want it to be sexual at all, so maybe stop. But he literally just grabbed me like this around the waist and just pulled me into him, and it was so like freaking adorable, and it was not sexual. It was not fucking sexual. It was not sexual. It wasn't. He didn't get no boner or nothing. And I was so fucking pleased. And then literally we hung out way too fucking long. And then we got coffee and we walked all around, like we walked a bit around my town. And it was so freaking adorable. It was snowing, and like all the snow was catching in his hair, and he looked so handsome. And I was like, oh my god, like things are going well and things are moving slowly, and I feel like appreciated. And I felt a little cute, and I feel like I felt like a little lady, you know. I felt like a lady. Shit. So then he went back home. Oh, also, he was having this fucking thing. This shit fucking killed me, actually. Okay, I have a boob thing to talk about. When we were watching Lord of the Rings, there's like this one scene where someone like yells something, and so I thought it'd be fine. You know, like the meme of like someone yelling something. It's like gah, gah. It's like cuts off really fast, and then it's like you know what I'm talking about, brain rot shit. I started doing that with whatever someone says. Probably Gimli screaming something, and I was like, but he was fucking doing that shit like the whole fucking next morning, and it was making me laugh so fucking hard. I was really fucking laughing. Like, do you know how fucking amazing it is? Y'all are gonna feel so fucking lonely. Oh my god. Or if this goes south, this is gonna make me feel horrible to watch back. Pray for me. But it is such a fucking wonderful feeling to be held by someone who's making you laugh, like insane, like fucking piss yourself laughing. And they're holding you in their freaking big muscly arms, and you're laughing like a little chimp. Christ, it was a good fucking morning. And also at one point, I always do this thing where like, I just kind of want, I guess I kind of need to stay up here. I kind of want to like hold something. Like I love to like hold an arm or a hand or something. I love to hold an arm, a big ass narm. We'll call it a narm because he's Nutmeg, okay? And oh my god, I was trying to do that. Okay, I was trying to pull over, but he was like adjusting, and then I just put my arm down like that, and his hand went like right on my freaking boob, and then both of us were like, whoa, like both of us were like, and like backed up, and he literally was like, like he literally did like a whole fucking like electrocution moment, and this shit was so fucking funny. Like he instantly like killed the fucking awkwardness of like accidentally like touching my fucking shit and everything, and it made me feel so much better because it could have been really fucking weird. Make sure that Vigil isn't enabled in the BIOS. I don't care. Yeah, so then he comes back later at like 6 p.m. or something like that. We're gonna go out tonight. and it is weird. He brings me a fucking bag of Almond Joys. This is my favorite candy. He brings me this, which is so freaking cute because it means he had to stop somewhere on his way over, and it just makes me fucking, I don't know why, I just think it's really fucking adorable. And Jujubee arrives before him. We're all like drinking or whatever, getting ready to freaking go out, okay? And then Nutmeg arrives. I'm like, hey, long time no see. It's like, just saw him like 4 hours prior. The plumber was still fucking fixing shit, and he was so damn annoying. He just left before fucking Jujubee shows up. The door was just like not locked. They were just like walking into the house. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Everyone just starts coming upstairs. Like, okay, thanks guys. That I'm fucking terrified, but thank you so much. Okay. Then, my itchy. What is WSA? Launch it already. Whatever that means. Just do it. Then the rest of that fucking night, he's acting a little bit weird. Like, he's acting kind of like shy around me again, and I don't really know why, because I'm not like acting flirty with him, but like I thought we were already like friends, so I'm like, I don't really know why he's acting weird. He's being kind of like shy. Maybe it's just because there's more people here. I don't know. Eventually, after I'm like decently drunk, like I'm decently tipsy, he's like, Rin, like, come here, come here. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I go and I sit next to him, and I'm like, what's up? He says like, can I show you something? And I'm like, shoot. And he shows me this text message from this girl that's in his class. And now we gotta fucking throw it back. Like a whole week. Hey, twerk on it. We gotta throw it back, okay? A week ago, or like 2 weeks ago or something, my old coworker slid up on my story where I posted a picture of Nutmeg and me and a bunch of other people. And she was like, oh my god, is that Nutmeg? And I was like, yeah, he's my friend. He's really cool. And she's like, oh my god, he's in my comms class, like at our college or whatever. And I was like, oh, dope. Be his friend. He's like awesome. I'm sure you guys would get along or whatever. And I was like, and gas me up too, like. And she's like, oh my god, yeah, like I got your back, whatever. And I was like, yeah. Fast forward a week after that, okay, Nutmeg and I are getting on a game. We're playing It Takes Two. And he's like, dude, I gotta like tell you something. Like, this girl from my class, she just like invited me out to lunch. Do you know this girl? And he says her name, and I'm like, oh, yep, that's the coworker. And I was like, I don't know if it's flirty, because he's like, I gotta break her heart, I gotta reject her. And I was like, I don't really know if it's flirty. Like, I think maybe, like, I always thought she was gay, you know, like, I think it's fine. Like, I'm trying to, like, because I thought they were actually gonna be, like, friends. Like, it was self-sabotage, sort of, but I don't know. Whatever. I don't tell him the truth. I don't tell him that, like, oh, I told her, like, go be friends with him. Because I thought that just meant, like, I was kind of being, like, gassing me up, like, when they talk about me in class or something. I didn't say go on ask him out to go to lunch. Because that's datey. That's weird. You know, whatever. For no other purpose than to just talk. Like, not even, like, about the class or whatever. Like, that's kind of crazy. I don't know. Especially because the class they're taking is, like, a gen ed. Like, what? So he shows me this text message from her, and pretty much I had spoken to her a little bit, like a few hours earlier that day, like after Nutmeg had left. You know, I had messages from her on Instagram, and I was like, uh-oh. I don't even fucking think I have her phone number on this phone. But anyway, because I haven't worked with her in like 3 or 4 years. I haven't worked with her in that long. She messages me being like, oh, like, it didn't go right with him, like, you know, it was awkward, this problem can be very difficult to resolve. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Anyway. The whole fucking point of it is I tell her, like, oh, don't worry, you don't have to, like, gas him up, like, you don't have to, like, whatever. Like, I tell her, like, he misinterpreted the thing, but I'm like, it's fine because it doesn't really matter. He's a really easygoing person. Even if he just thinks, like, you had a crush or something, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you can just move on or whatever. You don't have to gas me up. Things are going well between us. That's what I said. I literally said, like, things are going fine. And she was like, okay, that's good to hear. And, you know, like, I'm glad he, like, turned it down. Like, it means he, like, respects your relationship. And I kind of, like, was like, busy working, like, to get ready for fucking the night. Like, I had a huge fucking night ahead of me. I only had, like, an hour. I had, like, 4 hours of sleep. I was fucking exhausted. I was trying to fucking nap, and I'm just trying to respond to her messages. So there's messages that are like, you know, she's like, oh, hope your relationship goes well, whatever. I'm just like, whatever, yeah. That's nice he rejected me because he respects your language, your relationship. I just, like, liked the message. I was like, fucking whatever. And I was like, yeah, thanks. And she's like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so mortified. I'm like, it's literally fine. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, it'll blow over. And she's like, yeah, like, it'll all blow over. When Nutmeg showed me his phone when he was over my house that night, the 15th, it's a fucking paragraph text message from her, literally being like, the fuck, the ghost that just walked by. She's like, so, like, I talked to Rin, and, like, I'm sorry if it made you feel, like, uncomfortable. I didn't want to be, like, a stalker, you know, but, like, I didn't realize, like, you know, that it might come off that way. I didn't mean anything like that, you know, I really just wanted to be friends. But you're dating Rin now, so I'm gonna, like, respect that and blah, blah, blah. Good luck with everything. Nutmeg and I both have, like, commitment issues right now, and I also have intimacy issues, so this message clearly fucked him up because he was terrified. We literally, like, it literally was, like, the morning, it was, like, that morning. Like, genuinely, 6 hours prior to that was when, like, we finally, like, broke the whole, like, touching each other or not touching like that, but, you know, whatever, like, being close and comfortable with each other was, like, broken. It was, like, 6 hours prior, okay? That was it. The first fart in front of him was 6 hours prior. What the hell? And then she goes and says that we're dating, which is a big label for him because, I also found this about his ex. They have been apart for 2 years, but they were together for 3.5. That's a really fucking long time. So maybe that's why he's fucking terrified to, you know, be in a fucking committed relationship, because he's like, I'm gonna fuck this up, things are gonna go wrong, and I'm scared, but, like, whatever. But also, we talked, like, when he was laying down there, and he was saying, like, you feel like type... Well, actually, no, I think this was the next morning. He was like, I think, after the club, he was kind of... Or after the night out we had, he was like, it feels like, you're the type of person that, like, I can get along with, and that I can trust, and, like, that can, like, whatever. We'd be good together. Like, he's saying it feels like that, right? As we said the next morning. But, alas, there was nothing else. This message literally freaks him out for, like, the next, like, hour. I can fucking tell it's freaking him out. I'm trying to get him to fucking drink more or whatever. And he's like, nah, like, I don't want to, whatever. I'm like, I'm also freaking out about it because I'm already feeling, like, trapped. I'm feeling like I'm already stuck. And I'm feeling like this means now I fucking have to have sex with him, like, tomorrow or something. And I'm gonna die and I'm not gonna want it. And I have to fucking give up my body. And I don't want to do that. And I'm terrified. And I'm gonna be fucking killed. Whatever, you know, I don't know how to fucking describe it. I'm just scared of it. And damn, my class is already in 40 minutes. Fuck, bruh. Hate this. Goddamn this world. Goddamn this world. Then things go well throughout the night. I'm very fucking drunk. He buys me a drink. He buys me a screwdriver. I fucking love screwdrivers. I love screwdrivers. New drink unlocked. I like screwdrivers. I tell all of the girls there, like, about the whole thing with this fucking coworker, and they're all like, don't trust her, she's snaky, whatever, she's snake, whatever. And I'm there being, like, thinking, like, she was just, like, insecure. Like, I'm still there thinking, like, because I know her, I'm thinking, like, she's insecure, she didn't mean it, whatever, like, she didn't mean to, like, freak everyone out. But she fucking did. And everyone there is like, no, I don't trust it, whatever. Nutmeg, who's so easygoing, is like, I don't really think I want to talk to her anymore. Like, I think that was just weird, made me uncomfortable, and freaked me out. Like, I just don't think I want to talk to her. And then I'm like, yeah, I guess I won't either. And he's like, no, like, I'm not going to tell you who you should and shouldn't talk to. Like, whatever. This is your decision. And I was like, I kind of thought, yeah, I know, but, like, he's way more easygoing than me. So, like, maybe I should start listening a little bit more to, like, an outside perspective, right? the night, literally, it was supposed to be like karaoke bar. We're supposed to fucking sing a whole bunch of songs and then go to IHOP. And literally everything fucking fell through. We went to 2 karaoke bars and they both sucked. Like, they had a huge, like, bachelorette party filling up fucking everything. Or the music selection, like, the song selection was horrible. Or everything was already booked up. We were just fucked. And we were in, like, the second karaoke bar. And I'm just like, I hate everything. Like, I feel like everything's going wrong. I feel like I'm the worst host. I feel like no one's having fun. Haley, the fucking new Korean exchange student she fucking is, like, really fucking drunk and keeps saying she's gonna throw up. Even though we didn't even, like, give her, like... We made her one drink. I think she just fucking chugged our soju when we weren't looking. Like, I don't even know how she got like that. But it was like, girl, what are you fucking doing? And she did this last time, too. It was like, can you fucking, like, just drink slow? Drink a small amount slowly? Like, what is occurring, girl? Like, you know you're lightweight, so stop fucking painting yourself, bruh. Ow, my butt cheeks. Then... we're in the next bar, and I'm stressed, and Nutmeg comes in, he's like, things are gonna be fine, things are gonna work out, don't worry about it, like, you know, he goes, bah! You know, he does something fucking stupid, and he makes me fucking laugh, and I'm like, okay, I feel better, I feel fucking better about it, makes me feel, he eases my mind, I'm like, okay, I feel safer, I don't know. I can't really remember everything that fucking happened that in the other places, but by the time we get to... We literally give up. Like, we go to IHOP, because I'm like, let's just fucking have pancakes, and then, like, let's think of another place to go. Literally, the IHOP was fucking closed until 11 p.m., and it was, like, 9. We were out there so early, because I was like, I want to have a fucking early night. Like, I want to fucking have an early night. What the hell? And the IHOP was closed until 11. We were like, fuck, we got 2 hours. So it was like, okay, let's just go to this place that was right next to IHOP. And it was the place that fucking Nutmeg and I went for the first time. We went to the fucking arcade thing. Yep, it was that place. So we just went there again. Yay, we went to the same fucking place again. And it was fine. It was fun. Jujubee bought all of us tokens. It was helpful. Thank you, bro, for the arcade machines. They played a whole bunch of fucking games. Everyone seems like they were having a better time, so I felt like so much relief. And then I'm with Raffi, Haley, and Nutmeg. And we all go to get another drink. And because my roommate, you know, Raffi, she's like, I'm not drunk enough. We gotta get another drink. And so we go down. And I'm looking up drinks, and I'm like, ooh, I'm looking on my phone. I'm like, oh, okay, fucking, let me get a screwdriver. I'm getting a screwdriver. And Nutmeg fucking loves orange juice. And so he's like, oh, yeah, I used to have screwdrivers all the time, blah, blah. He's like, I'll buy your drink. And I was like, oh, I was like, thank you. I'll get your next one. And he's like, don't worry about it. Like, just don't steal the covers tonight. I literally was like, he's like, just don't steal all the covers tonight. And I was literally like, ding! And then I went, and I turned immediately, beeline to like Raffi and Haley that were at a table like a few feet away. I was like, Nutmeg just said this, and then told them, and I'm sure he fucking heard me because I was drunk as fuck. And then I drank the screwdriver, and then I was fucking plastered, and it was beautiful. I felt wonderful. Yeah. And so that was about 4 drinks I had that night. So 4 drinks really was gorgeous. I had like here a drink that was like vodka and pineapple mango juice, and then my friend called it ectoplasm. I don't even fucking know what she put. She put lemonade, blue Crystal Light, and like gin in it. It was good. And then I had a green tea shot somewhere, and then a screwdriver. No, it was fucking nice. It was a good fucking setup. I loved it. It was all citrusy and gorgeous. And you know, I let Raffi read through my DMs with the coworker, and she's like, nah, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. And you know, everyone starts coming together. Nutmeg has got his drink, so now he's coming back to join the group again after I just said, he just said that to me. Joins the group again. And, yeah, because he's not, like, somebody who, like, rizzes me. Like, he doesn't do, like, whatever. So I was kind of like, whoop, you fucking gagged me, sir. And I explained to him, like, oh, I'm letting her read through, like, the DMs with this girl. Like, you know, I just want to see, like, what she thinks. And immediately Rafi's like, this is fucked up. This girl's such a fucking snake. Like, I don't even know why she would ask you to go out to lunch. Because clearly, Rin likes Nutmeg, and Nutmeg likes Rin. You can see it. It's like, whatever. She's really fucking drunk. And I'm like, because despite the cuddling that morning, I don't know, we never said, like, I like you to each other. And yeah, I guess it's fucking, like, implied or something. But, like, I'm a person I don't think I've ever actually heard someone say, I like you before. So I was like, whoa, you just fucking said that, and I'm fucking scared now. And I turn and I look at Nutmeg, because I'm like, oh my god, like, is that going to be too much for him? Is that going to freak him out? Because I was like, oh god. And immediately he just goes, yes, Rin, I do like you. Like that. I was like, I literally did a fucking pirouette, like, in the fucking bar. I literally was like, and I did a fucking spin of joy. I did a fucking spin of joy. He laughs, and I'm like, yay, okay, that's awesome. And then we take the train back or whatever, and I sit next to him. I'm extremely fucking drunk, and I tell him I know his weight. I tell him I know his weight because I looked up his soccer roster information from his last school. I'm like, yeah, 160 pounds, right? 5'9" and 3/4. He's like, how much did you stalk me? I'm like, oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. I had to explain it to him later, and he was like, wow, okay, that's crazy. But he was like, nah, he was like, actually, I don't mind, though, because I am the soccer guy, so anything that makes me feel cool. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, man. We go and watch Barbarian back at home. Fucking love that movie, honestly. I fucking love Barbarian. I wasn't there for some of it because they went outside to go smoke a cigarette, Nutmeg and Jujubee, and then they came back in, and I had an odor spray, and I was like, spray yourselves, you fucking smell like Marlboro Reds, and they don't smell good. Sometimes cigarettes smell good. These ones did not. I was like, no. And so immediately, Nutmeg sprays himself down, and then I grab it, and then I go give it to Jujubee, and Jujubee has a fucking fit. He's like, no. I was like, come on. I was like, you're stinky. And he gets all mad about it. He's such a bitch. Like, oh my god, you're in my fucking house. You wanted to smoke a cigarette. Cool. You smoked a cigarette. And now I'm saying, stop fucking smelling like cigarettes. The spray works. And it's good. It just eliminates spray. It doesn't even have, like, a real strong spray. It kind of smells like fresh laundry. Don't piss me off. But he did, and I had to sit next to him on the couch, and so, because fucking Nutmeg went and sat in a chair, so I couldn't sit next to Nutmeg. Ugh! So I was like, I'm leaving. So I just went upstairs, didn't say anything. Just went upstairs and laid on my bed for a little bit, and then Rafi came in, and then we discussed that he was pissing me off, and then we discussed things that happened in the bar. I discussed that, you know, it was never actually established verbally that we even liked each other, and she was like, oh, I did not know that. I thought because of the cuddling it was kind of, like, obvious, and I was like, no, it was, like, obvious, but, like, we just, like, have fucking issues, so we just, like, didn't say anything, and it was just, like, weird, and yeah, but, like, it was helpful, and, like, I appreciate it, and it made me feel good, so, like, thank you for doing that, honestly. She's like, cool, I was drunk, so I don't even fucking know what was happening, but she's like, good. Then I go downstairs, and I'm about to fucking eat buffalo chicken dip, see if there's a spot for me to sit not next to Jujubee. If there's not, I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking leave, I don't give a fuck. And, Jujubee has taken off his shirt, and now he's wearing a fucking little muscle tank shirt with all of his little muscles out. So he thinks it's all fucking cool. He's like, yeah, like, I changed my shirt, so now I'm not stinky, okay? You won't be mad at me, right? And I was like, don't give me attitude. Like, this is my house. Like, you're in the wrong. You are in the wrong. And he was like, no, I know it's your house, but, like, you went and called me, like, stinky, you're stinky. And I was like, drunk, calling you stinky for smoking a cigarette? You being a sensitive ass fucking bitch. Are you serious? You're getting mad at me for fucking calling you stinky after you just went outside and smoked a cigarette. And I offered you an easy solution that, whatever. Are you that insecure that you're getting fucking embarrassed over that shit? What the fuck? Like, why are you doing that? Why are you fucking doing that? Pissing me off. Anyway. Then, what else occurs then? Nutmeg saying he wants to sleep here. You can't even fucking see, but there's like, you guys know, I have like a little couch thing up there, which is not big enough for him. He's a big guy. It's not big enough for him, simply. But I can just cover it like this. I'm fucking so tired of like sitting up like that. I hate my fucking life, bruh. This is not a really flattering angle, is it? Whatever. I don't fucking care. It's so fucking bright. Okay. So then next, what the fuck happened? I talked to Jujubee a little bit after the movie ended. Everyone went upstairs, or like everyone like went to bed or whatever. And then Nutmeg was like, "I'm gonna go upstairs. Like, I'll see you up there." And I was like, "Okay." And I'm fucking terrified because I was like, I don't know where he's gonna be. So like, I was scared. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was like, I don't know if he's gonna be in my bed. I don't know if he's gonna have clothes on. I don't even know what's gonna happen. I'm just scared that I'm gonna walk in there and he's gonna be like naked or something. I don't know. I got fears. I got fucking fears of people trying to fucking make me have sex with them that I don't want to have sex with them, and I'm not gonna have sex with them. I don't want to do it. Jujubee is like, go up there, like, go get him, Tiger. You're gonna fucking whatever. I was like, I'm gonna die here, bro. Like, I can't go up there. I'm so scared. Also because Nutmeg said, like, oh yeah, also like later, like, let's talk about like everything. Like, let's have a talk about how things are progressing and whatnot. He's like, not bad. I just want to like talk about it. And I was like, okay, yeah. Whatever. Finally, I went upstairs, and then I was changed. Now I was in sweatpants and a very large hoodie, and he was like, wow, like 5'3", and I was like, what? Yes. He's just like, no, I was just thinking out loud. I was like, okay, freak. Then he is up there. He's literally sitting up there, like, watching. I think he's like watching Bleach on his phone, like the fucking anime, because he fucking loves Bleach. And then I sit next to him and we do talk about the fucking thing with the fucking coworker. And it just kind of is discussed. He's like, I really do want to take things slow. And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, I just, like that kind of fucked me. That made me anxious too. And I also was saying, like, but it was nice to hear, like, him say, like, I like you and stuff like that, because it affirmed it for me, because it wasn't just like, okay, sex time, like, fucking fuck me. We're gonna fucking have sex now. And sex is gonna happen now. And then I'm gonna leave you and never talk to you again. So that was kind of my worry, my fear. Yeah. But that did not happen. I told him, like, are you going to be comfortable up there? It's, like, really small, whatever. And he was like, no, I don't think I'm going to be comfortable up here. And so I told him the air mattress is still up. And then I was like, you can still, like, if you want, like, I made room on my bed for him. I don't even know if I actually said he could sleep there. So he didn't, because he said later that he was trying to give me space because he felt bad. Cool, thank you. He felt like he needed to, like, I guess, like, stop stressing me out or something like that. And so, I don't fucking know. The whole night was fucking crazy, and I think it was just, like, madness because of what that girl fucking said. So, yeah. But then that morning, he did sleep on the air mattress, but then that next morning, we did speak a little bit. We spoke when he was on the air mattress about how he, like, literally smokes weed every single day. It's not as bad as Jackfruit, because Jackfruit is literally smoke before going to class, smoke before going to, well, no, Jackfruit didn't even fucking have a job. But now he has a job, and I know he smokes before he fucking works, I'm sure, lol. But Nutmeg says he doesn't do that, but he does smoke, like, when he gets home from, like, anything, like, to calm down, or relax, whatever, he's gonna smoke. And I don't really know how I feel about that, because I don't really love a daily substance like that. I just feel like it's kind of shitty. And also I feel like you kind of like lose a sense of self if you're doing that every single day. Like, I feel like even if I take my Adderall every single day for school, I'm like losing a sense of self, low-key. So oh my god, we have to leave in like fucking 15 minutes. This fucking sucks. Jesus Christ. Anyway, pretty much he stayed until like 2 p.m. again, and then he had to freaking go because he had plans with a friend, and he was like, I actually like have to go, like I can't. He's like, I already like canceled on this guy before because I wanted to hang out with you, and I'm like, and I really miss him and whatever, and I'm like, okay, facts. Vibes. Oh, my assignments were graded. Huh? Yeah. Per. I need to eat something. I'm actually so fucking hungry. Holy shit. Oh, nice. A Reese's cup. Per. Thank you to my roommate for leaving this for me. I totally forgot she even did that. Yeah. That next morning, then, of course, he comes back into my bed. Burr, like, what the fuck? We're gonna snug. He's like, can we, like, doom scroll further together? I'm like, okay. Yeah. Things go freaking well again. He's so cute. I was, like, laying on top of him for so long, and he just, like, loves to, like, squeeze me as hard as he can and then, like, let go. And it's, like, funny, and it's really freaking cute. And we went through the whole thing of, like, me saying, like, it was nice to hear you say, like, that you liked me and whatever. And then I told him about how, like, the intimacy, like, I struggle with that because I was abused, low-key. Because he did say, I have an embarrassing question. He was like, have you ever, like, gotten a hickey before? And I was like, yeah, but, like, it wasn't really my idea, and it wasn't really anything I wanted, or I didn't get a say in it, lol. And he was like, oh, that's fucked up. And then he say something about, okay, well, when he, like, you know, well, that's not gonna happen with you when you're with me, or, like, whatever. It was alluding to, this is going to happen between us. This is going to happen between us, but it's gonna be, you're gonna like it. And I was like, haha, who are you to tell me that? Because now I'm fucking stressed. Now I'm fucking scared. He set me up for failure. You mentioned something sexual, and now I'm scared. Also, because he freaking woke up and he had morning wood. Ah! And I'm like, I know it's not controllable, but, like, please. Like, you're expecting things from me already. I can't do it. I just got here, man. And he's just like, it's not a fucking on purpose thing. But, god damn it. And his fucking pants got all, like, wet from the city, and so he borrowed my roommate's sweatpants, and so he had the fucking gray sweatpants on. So, you know, he was trying to hide, but he was like, I can't do anything. He was like, I need to go to the bathroom. He's like, I have to go pee. I knew he had freaking morning wood. Shit was betraying. I don't want to be like this, but I'm so scared. And, I laid on top of him. First of all, he laid on top of me. I was like, actually, I'm gonna fucking die here, and I'm gonna die. You're crushing me, and I'm dying. So he did get up, and then I laid on him, and he was like, you feel like a pebble, so, you can lay here. So I laid on top of him for, like, a long period, maybe, like, 3 hours. And then we just, like, talked about everything. I talked to him about how, like, I feel like I'm really awkward intimacy-wise because, one, I have literally, like, no experience. 23-year-old virgin! Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my 23-year-old virgin talk show, where I discuss being a virgin at 23, being terrified of sex, but craving a big old man. So, yeah, that's kind of what's going on in my life, and I like almond joys, and maybe short walks on the beach, and then a smoothie bowl. Anyway, I really have to fucking leave soon, and it's making me mad. My class is literally in, like, 15 fucking minutes, and I just want to kill myself, but anyway, yeah, he said that my head did not smell like, buttered toast, and he was like, I don't know what it was before, but it doesn't smell like it now, and he was like, what the fuck, and I was like, it's probably because it was, like, dirty before, like, need to be washed or something. He was like, well, then, like, don't wash when I come over or something. He said something about, like, well, like, then I want to spend more time with you when you, like, or when you stink or something like that, which was adorable. Like, it was kind of cringe, but, like, it was kind of cute. Anyway, whatever. And then I had to face my cringe fears because he literally was like, you have to tell me, like, how you're feeling, whatever. Because I had to explain to him the whole, like, picky thing. I was like, I'm fucking scared and I literally have intimacy issues. And then he was like, okay, so we're gonna take a step back there. Like, that's not happening. Because I said it to him, and then he was like, yes. And he, like, actually fucking listened to me and whatever. And it was so nice because I feel like a lot of times my silence was taken as a yes when I was with Jackfruit, but my silence when I'm with Nutmeg is taken as silence, which could mean anything, and usually means fucking shut up and listen to me or give me a minute. And so he actually does that, so that's really nice. I just told him, like, I wanted to go out with him more. I was like, you know, he spent the last fucking 2 days sleeping over on their mattress, in my bed, on the thing, in my room, whatever. And he's saying, like, you're a person I feel really comfortable around, like, you know, whatever. And I'm like, cool, but, like, I want to go on dates. Like, I know that she said we were dating and it freaked us out, but I'm thinking about it now, and it's like, I want us to go on dates. Like, I do, if this is gonna be, like, we're hanging out and blah, 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 whatever, I want us to be going out and doing things, you know, that, like, you would with, like, a fucking best friend. Like, I want us to not just, like, be in my room, like, hiding away from the world. Like, I want to actually feel like we're going out and, like, doing something together that, like, requires effort from both sides, and I want to be seen in public with you. And I told him stuff like that. I said it all, of course, like, really, like, I want to be seen in public with you, because I literally, like, get so cringed out having to say this shit to people, because I believe that I need to be the hardest bitch on earth. I need to be so fucking, like, hoorah, that I can't, like, have fears or insecurities or wants or desires. I'm not allowed to, apparently. I don't know, because my brain's like, nope, you're a fucking bitch, you can't do that. Yeah. Then what else? I told him some things I liked about him. I was polite with it. I was cute with it. I said that I liked the way he texts, the way he writes up stuff. I say he's really imaginative and creative, and he brings me in with his weirdness. He's just he's such a fucking charming freak that he's so peculiar, and I love it. Yeah. What else happened? I told him that I like hearing things like, I like spending time with you, or I like you, or whatever, because I am an underthinker and an overthinker, meaning I'm gonna read into things that should be obvious that benefit me. I'm going to read, like, under it. Like, I'm gonna be like, nah, that's not, like, Nutmeg and I cuddling or whatever. I was like, yeah, but that doesn't mean he likes me. Yeah, that doesn't mean he likes me. That's why I loved hearing him say, yes, I do like you, Rin, so much. It's because, oh, that actually, like, I heard that, and now I believe it. I can believe it because I heard you fucking say it. Purr. Yeah. He told me he freaking fantasized about giving me Hickey's Witch. Thinking back on it, I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. In the moment, I was terrified. I was fucking horrified and terrified. And I was like, oh my god, this is it. He wants sex now. And he's gonna kill me for sex. He's gonna kill me and then have at my body. But that was before I said, like, I had problems with intimacy and, like, this has to go slow. Because he was like, of course, after that, he was like, well, I wish I didn't say any of that, and I feel horrible. Yup, and then he got up, and then he was half hard, and then he was like, he was like, this is your fault, and that's literally exactly what Jackfruit said to me when I gave him a huge old boner before, which is so funny, because, like, I'm not doing, like, shit. Like, I'm literally not doing jack shit, because I don't know what to do. Like, you know, there's, like, the little pillow princesses. I'm legit one of them, because I don't fucking know. I don't know what to do. What the fuck is to sex and to cuddle, whatever. I don't even know. Every time I, like, moved around with Nutmeg, he'd be like, I've never been in this position before. I've never done this one before. I'm like, because it's not a fucking thing. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm scared, and I'm stressed. Can you just, like, what do I do? Help me. What do I do? What do I fucking do? I don't fucking know. But at least the this is your fault when Jackfruit said it was more like, yeah, like, this is your fault. Like, but Nutmeg was more like, hey, this is your fault, mate. Well, yeah. And he was still like, he was like, I have no privacy. He's like, I want my pants back, because he was saying that, like, he can't hide himself because the pants were, like, gray fucking thin ass canvas sweatpants that were my roommates, and, you know, we have putties, so clearly we don't have the fucking penis to show through and whatnot, so it don't matter like that. But yeah. I need to leave, like, now, but, that's kind of it. That's the whole fucking summary. We're gonna hang out next weekend. It's established, like, I'm in. If I don't, or he does not fuck this up for me, I don't like the fact that he smokes every day. But if it's not before work or school, I feel like it's fine. But he must be dependent on it, because every single fucking day like that is actually crazy. I don't know. I'm just scared, because Jackfruit used to smoke every fucking day. And I have, lost people to substances, and any substance taking every day freaks me out a little bit. Like, again, with my Adderall even. Yeah. So, I guess that's kind of it. He's saying he wants to hang out with me. He was saying that whenever we're on Discord, right, I'm always on Do Not Disturb, and all my friends are always on Do Not Disturb, so we don't call each other unless we, like, literally message, like, I'm here, I'm ready, whatever, at the same time. He'd be like, want to play a game? I'd be like, yeah, let me shower. And he'd be like, call me when you're done showering. And then I'd be like, okay. And then I'd text and be like, okay, I'm out of the shower now. I'm ready. And then he would come back 15 minutes later, and then he would call me. Or he would call me not 15 minutes later. And sometimes he would call me, like, right away. But he was like, he mentioned that we were in bed. He was like, why don't you just call me? He was like, makes me feel like why am I always the one that has to reach out? Or he's saying, like, he'll be in Discord and I don't join him. And I'm like, because sometimes I don't want to fucking join with all your fucking friends. I don't want to do that sometimes. But also, I have not been on my computer, like, at all. Like, I don't have fucking time for it, and I'm just stressed. I've been on my phone too much. I need to stop. Today, I'm gonna fucking play a game. I don't give a fuck. I'm playing a game with my friends. And I'm gonna have a good time. Because last time I did not have a good time because it was supposed to be fun. But I only had one drink, and when I have one drink, everything fucking goes horrible. Also, I was having PMDD like crazy, because I'm not taking my Prozac anymore because I hate it. And, that was my period, so I should have fucking known one margarita was not gonna fucking do me well. Obviously, bro, I should have fucking known. But, yeah, so I kinda have to go now. I gotta go to class. Again, another fucking class. But, thanks for tuning in. This was the fucking huge update. I want things to go well for me. We have issues, but I feel like if it just goes slow, it's fine. I don't mind, like, I would prefer if it was, like, we're, like, dating for, like, months at a time. Before anything, like, before we're, like, official or whatever. I would really prefer that, because that makes me really, like, less scared and horrified. And I'm so scared of sex. And I'm so scared of fucking sex, because all I've fucking been is fucking attacked. So I'm really scared. Also, he said that it would be difficult if I went to Korea, because I'm supposed to go to Korea next semester. So that's, like, August to December. He's like, if you go, that's gonna be really difficult for me. And I'm like, that's in 6 months, kid. That's in fucking 6 months. Yeah, that's in fucking 6 months. So, calm the fuck down. They're still, like, texting, calling, whatever. Like, I don't know. It would be sad, but also I feel like he would visit, because he loves going to Japan. So I feel like he could just, like, come visit when he goes to Japan. So, yeah. That's about it. He's really patient with me. He listens. He gives a fuck. And he's been, like, actually saying things that make me feel, like, assured now. So I love it. I have to, like, respond to all of his texts still. I have texts from him, but he also said I went to my, like, school's gala, and he said, like, I sent a picture of me and my roommates, and he said, like, the ladies look beautiful or something, and it was so sweet. It was so cute. And my dress was awesome, and I was spinny, and I was beautiful, and I didn't fucking do a get ready with, like, me thing, because literally it was the day, like, whatever, I don't even give a fuck. Nutmeg fucking, like, left at, like, 2 p.m. and then legitimate. I'm not even fucking remember what I was saying, bruh. It don't fucking matter. No one gives a shit. Anyway, I just had no fucking time. I literally had to get ready for in 40 minutes, and it was bizarre, and it was horrible, and it's so fucking windy right now here that, like, our fucking doors are, like, buzzing, and everything's horrible, and it's really fucking annoying. So, I want to go now. I need to go to class, but hate my life. It's already fucking 2:35. I have my class in 10 minutes. Alright. I hate my life. I don't want to have to fucking drive there. This is stupid as fuck. Alright, see you guys. Peace!